thought that one was gonna be perfect too.
Oh, you doing good though. Being too hard on it. Try to mimic parallel first without doing the glue.
Okay.
Mind you, your extension is supposed to match. And don't hesitate to keep your hands steady. So like, if you gotta do one of these, cause I do this. If you gotta go in there and keep, see my pinky?
Mm-hmm.
And just keep it steady, cause one thing you doing is, and I be shaking. I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie. So sometimes I gotta go and hold my pinky and go in there. Just not
Okay.
digging, but you get what I'm saying? My knuckles can be right here. I'll go like this. As long as you not, you get what I'm saying? In here,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
More glue. And you need to dip it in there like a J. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Will you tweeze it to the left more? Mm. Okay. That ain't your fault. It's stuck to the tape.
Oh.
It's fine. But I want you on your other eye.
Okay.
So one thing I do also is I never stay on one eye at a time. Did your instructor do that or no?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Okay.
To each his own. Some people do that. But I switch eyes.
Okay.
Because for one, it might be too much on one eye at a time. So far as the tension, the pressure, and the fumes.
Okay.
So you might see somebody like squinting more, tearing up because you over here and you giving them too much fumes at one time and you just
Okay.
working on it. Because some people's eyes are sensitive.
Okay.
And then I switch for another reason also because if someone has like an emergency or something in the middle of your session, the last thing you want them to be like, oh, I gotta go. And look at you.
Yep.
With one eye done, and
Yeah.
one eye halfway.
Okay.
So, normally it doesn't always happen, but if you'll have people who's like, oh, I can't stay, I can't give you the full time, this, that, and the
Okay.
third. Like, so I kind of switch back and forth.
Okay.
And you can possibly make the lashes stick more.
Okay.
With staying on one eye.
Can we map this one out?
Mm-hmm.
So the same.
How you want to do it? Yeah. So if you just think about what it looks like when it's open. So like, you know, like the inner corners, there's a transition. Once you get like right here and out, the most crucial part is in here. And the transition when it gets smaller.
Okay.
I thought I had some that came with a map on it. Yeah, I be really visualizing in my head, and I be needing a map more. Let me get that right. I see how much you like your left side.
Yeah. Sure, it's gonna be awful.
Once you pass the lash line,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. You're practicing. Alright, so I know why you having a difficult time trying to see how to lash it.
Mm-hmm.
Your tweezers is in the way, or your vision.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
you
do
need to
I-
straighten your hand up.
Okay.
So twist your chair a little bit. That's why you got a stool.
Okay.
If you feel like you need to go that way, yep. Sometimes I'll be even over here.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So like when you're doing it, your tweezers shouldn't be. Yep. See how you can see that whole line without your tweezer being in your way?
Yeah.
You ain't gotta look up and keep seeing over it. Cause like when you're doing it, your tweezer is basically here with it. Like you can't really see how to lash because you're looking at it. What is this damn thing at? That's what I get for using this hand. You're looking at it like that.
Yep.
And you see how like this one is in your way?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to if you come straight.
Okay.
And open.
Okay.
Your vision is clear, the whole lash.
Okay.
And you can see basically. And then be careful because sometimes if you pointing down like this, you point the whole lash line down.
Okay.
Try to keep it up. It's not fucking up your vision either. It's the other way too.
This way?
See how that's better for you? And if
Yeah.
you got, and sometimes it's just a flick of twisting the wrist.
Yeah.
Not even the whole tweezer. Sometimes all you gotta do is just bend your wrist.
Okay. The simplest thing.
It comes with repetition though.
It better.
It will. You come up on the lash, where the lash is at. You go all the way behind it, come up on it. Yep. See how the lash is supposed to disappear if you come up?
Mm-hmm. Nope. Did not.
So like, how you leaving for me to see this bottom end of the lash in front of it?
Mm-hmm.
It just
Okay.
means you're coming too far behind.
Okay.
So, okay, pick up another one without putting glue on it though. And this part is probably, I hope you get it, but I need you to have tunnel vision real quick.
Okay.
Like, actually focus on that lash.
Okay.
And try to actually see where it's at. Right. Yep. Get good old tunnel vision. Focus right on that lash. And don't worry about going under, over, or anything. You gotta mimic it. See how it's disappearing?
Yep.
What you're doing is you're coming and going up, and then you're doing this.
Okay.
You're going to have to bend it sometimes, depending on how you picking it up off the tray.
Okay.
That's why I said, like, if you pick it up where you're not so far on the end, you kind of have the ability to bring that root of the extension up.
Okay. Okay, how do I get it?
I think your hands, you keep pushing them down. Have a good grip on them. You're here with it.
Okay.
Have a good grip. And then when you get there, you can put your knuckles.
Okay.
Not.
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah, I see
Don't
it.
worry. No,
I see it.
But you see how, like, every step really has to all come together in order for you to get it?
Yes.
And that's why I tell you, like, you gotta be patient with yourself.
You really have to be patient.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Because it's like, once you get this down packed, it's like, all right, now you gotta add and incorporate this, but make sure you're not forgetting this, and you stand still with this, and then you gotta come over here. You can't be like you DJing. Like, you gotta be here, and you gotta grip it. So when you in here, see how it didn't matter? If you look at my trays, I got lashes everywhere on my tray.
Okay.
Some people even buy them like that.
Really?
Some people don't buy them on, like,
Why?
they like that look. Like, it comes in a jar just like that. Like a little jar like this,
Oh
and
my
it'll just
God.
be hella lashes just dumped in there. So you would literally have to, like, pick it up. Some people like that because I guess it's easier for them.
Okay.
But it's a little bit more time consuming
Yeah.
if you gotta do that one by one.
Yeah.
But some people do it. That's why I said it's different techniques. So if this, you know, don't be so hard on yourself, because this technique might not be exactly to your liking, really.
Okay.
But don't be afraid to go in there. See where I'm at with it?
Yeah.
I'm right in the middle of the extension. You can't. This will cause. See how it's like twisted on me?
Yeah, I hate that.
So now I gotta twist my hand in order for it to be straight.
Okay.
So, and then you
I'm not having that if they're vibrating. I'll tell you that.
Fine.
That is really gonna throw me off, the vibration.
Yeah, I used to see all these phones that I have sitting here. My mom calls every last one of them if I don't answer one.
Oh my God.
And I'd be like, I'm working. Don't drop it. As soon as you see it disappear, let it shine.
Okay.
That's when not second guessing yourself comes into play.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Because when you moving it after you've seen it disappear, it's like, you're like, no, that's too good to be true. It need to be a little bit better.
That's too good to be true.
Nope. But keep going. You're a brave cookie for doing that in one, though. You still leaving. You still just getting the root. You're not getting the whole lash. So
What do you mean?
Your dilemma is you still focusing on the root. No. You need to be
Okay.
focused on the entire lash. That whole lash needs to be isolated. Like, it needs to blend in with the real lash. So don't worry about the root. Look at the lash.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. See how much of a difference?
Yes.
Just by you not focusing
Yes.
on one thing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Is that one? Nope.
And you can actually stick it right back on that tray. But see, you got one right there. Grab that one.
Which one? This one?
Grab, yeah, by itself. There you go with that finger again. Let me see where you at. No, you would end up sticking your tweezer in the glue.
Get out of here.
More glue. Now, when you dip, you need to dip in this way, not just
Dip in like that.
the way to curl. Because you need to get not just the end, you need to get up. Yep.
Okay.
Pinky.
That's not a good one.
You want to watch me a little bit?
Yeah.
Do I can switch spots with you so you can see in
Okay.
the light what I'm doing. See, don't look at behind it. Don't look at the root. Look at literally that lash. Look at the hair.
Yeah.
And like I said, go in and mimic the lash. Like right here is the lash line. Where you see it going? See how it's mimicking it? Now if I bring it right to it, That's how you get another sticky. Like I said, just pull two of them apart.
Okay.
So even if they do stick together, it's not the end of the world. But you look at my wrist movement. Look at how I'm opening and closing the tweezers when I'm doing it. Look at when I'm grabbing it and how I'm moving my hand and where I'm placing my hands at. And watch how much repetition you see with me doing this. Like, let you play with your hands a little bit. Now, the only time I do like grabbing from the end of the lash off of there is when I'm in the inner corner. Because I'm able to just like, you know, and you see me, I'm able to just like kind of dip it on in there. Like, that's the only time I like picking it up like this. When I'm going in the inner corner, especially like for this one.
Wow.
Yet again, I'm opening a little bit. And even if you are slanted in there, open it. Oh, let your tweezers get open. Close them. Open. Nice and gentle. And then you see how like I got more than one? Put it right back down. This is tacky.
Okay.
You hear it? So see how it's stuck right back? Now I'm just gonna grab one. Where is it? So like once you get them on there, it's okay to do this just lightly. Don't do that.
Do you ever brush them through? Okay.
You can always brush them through. If you feel like you can't really get an isolation, like that's more so when you're actually really doing someone.
Okay.
The training lashes is a little bit different.
Okay.
You don't really have to keep brushing, but unless you got like a lot of them on there.
Okay.
When you are going through the application, if you feel like you having trouble or you want to get like a better, take the brush them through and let them straighten out a little bit more. You can even do it this way, do it that way.
Okay.
They ain't gonna go nowhere, you see.
Okay.
So once again, you see I'm not focusing on that. Just didn't like the bottom.
Okay. Wow.
What you thinking?
This is very meticulous.
Yeah. But that's why you get paid.
Yeah.
But you seeing everything is really in my wrist and my fingers, really.
Yeah.
It's not like for some reason, when you get down here, you do this, which doesn't give you a good grip. On the tweezer, when you gotta go in here, it doesn't give you a good grip. Like, I could probably finesse it, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So my hand needs to be down here.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah. You need to have a better grip.
Better grip.
Because up here, you don't really have... Look at that. You don't really have a grip. Down here, you can open little, wide. You can control it better. About how... And then when you plucking off here, don't pluck like this. Literally, it's going this way. Come in this way.
Okay.
And pluck off.
Okay.
Dip. Don't just dip right here. You gotta dip.
Okay.
So you see how that glue is right here at the top in the middle? So now when you go in and you do a lash, not only does the end attach, but so does the end of the lash.
Okay.
Because once you have the glue, if you only got like a ball at the root, the only thing that's going to attach is right here where the glue is. If you don't have like at least up to here, there's nothing for the whole lash to stick to. You gotta let that glue be able to seal up and seal in.
Okay.
So. It's still my knuckles and my wrist work. Like you see me doing this here. And you just still seeing me do all of this. But that's why I said, like, sometimes if you got too much glue, just wipe the whole lash with glue. Like, here go a prime example. I'll show you. Like, that's too much.
Okay.
So sometimes what I do, see how, like, now the whole thing. But now you see what else stuck to it.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll be over here, especially when I'm on them ends. So if I'm on the end like right here and I can't see and I need to be able to see it from the side. Now you see how like my hands got a little bit more structure going this way.
Yeah.
As opposed to when I was here and it was a lot more difficult just for me to see it. As opposed to just lashing it. So sometimes if you gotta have your hands right here and then you move right here and you can lash on that side to see like if you're really getting everything.
Okay.
Let you get a different glue. Don't go to her root with that glue though. You got enough on there. Bend your hand a little bit more, yep. Yep, and leave it. Good. Leave it alone.
This one's so bent.
Cause hold up, did you make it stick to the other one? You can't be that kind of forceful on it. See that?
Okay.
That's why I said just leave it there. Cause you still got glue on it, and doing that and brushing it into everything else, that's how you end up having it stuck together. It's almost like when kids get in trouble, they like, you know, like real quick, like, ooh, ooh. You want to leave it though. Just make sure it's straight before you actually attach it.
Okay.
And you gotta make sure that that extension is parallel to whatever one you about to lash before you glue it to it. Oh, how I'm so cold. This don't make no sense how cold I am.
I didn't put it up.
Which one you hold up? Which
This
one?
one.
Alright, only problem with that is it's not isolated properly. You need to use your tweezers on that one before you go grabbing something. So if you get up, look up on there, look at the root.
Mm-hmm.
You see how I got something? Oh, sorry, baby. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me lift this.
I see it in front of it.
Mm-hmm. So basically, this is the time when you play. It's a few of them in front of it. So it's just like how you would comb a brush.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only problem with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you'll have this little lash right here.
Mm-hmm.
So what you can do is lash that with like a 12
Mm-hmm.
and keep that out of your way. So when you actually do go back to lash that lash that you wanted to lash,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be easier because you already have an extension on it. When you have an extension already applied to it, it gets easier.
Okay.
So just don't think of it bad. Just if you can't get that one, go somewhere else, come somewhere else. Because as you keep lashing them,
Mm-hmm.
it'll get easier.
Okay.
Like once all of them are more lashed, it's easier to control the lashes when they already have extensions on them.
Okay.
So it's either lash that small one with something, or come back to it. Next time, just have it. Shit. Next time, you had it right, just not to the side. So, like with that one, I get what you was trying to do. What's that, a 15 you was putting on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I did make that look kind of easy, though.
Yeah, you did. Free-handed like that.
Trust me, as you keep going, it get better. But also, when you do stuff like that, try to rotate on the other eye so it can dry a little bit. So you don't feel like you're walking on eggshells trying not to hit it. So, like, if you want to stay on that eye, normally if I'm out here and that one just drying, I'll come over here.
Okay.
Or somewhere kind of away from it. I don't really stay, like, too close to it. Alright, but what do you want at? Now, you need to twist your arm. You gotta go in the same direction that lash is going out that root. That ain't it. That lash is going this way. So when you come in, you need to be coming in this way. And then twist it.
Okay.
You know, right?
Oh, my head hurt.
Just let us know when you're uncomfortable. Bathroom, if the tape or anything. Just let us know. Yup. Yep.
That is the most annoying thing.
Just don't clench it.
Wow, stressful.
I'm getting it though. Just remind yourself, like, the more and more you do it, the more and more you have, like, you know, just a repetition thing. Once you keep trying to incorporate all those steps together, it'll feel like a walk in the park. I'm recording you though.
No pressure.
gonna be good with it. She ain't feel you poke her. She don't feel you getting heavy-handed on her. And your placement isn't that far off.
I'm good, thank you. Why does that keep happening? Two of them get like twisted.
Am I doing the same thing you're doing? You gotta make sure you get a good grip on them tweezers.
That one wasn't gonna work anyway.
What did you feel?
It was like a little pinch or something.
Oh, okay. Get a better grip on that hand over there.
This
Tweezer.
one?
Mind you, you can always put your knuckles here, 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 here. So what you pressing down on?
What do you mean?
You were pressing down on the lash.
What do you mean? Like
When you were trying to put the extension on there, you basically was... Hold that. So when you did the lash, you were doing this.
I think I was trying to find it.
Yeah, if you don't see it and you like visionary wise, don't lash it.
Okay.
You gotta be able to see what you're lashing. Trust me, it's like literally think tunnel vision. Cancel out the tape, cancel out everything else that you see around it, and focus on the hair, the lash itself. You can brush up too.
Can I itch like this corner? Like right. It's like so itchy. Oh, what time is it? Because she can't stay past a certain time.
Okay.
4:25. Okay.
What time you gotta go?
Like 5:45.
Okay, it's perfect.
Do you think? I don't think I will finish them all in that time.
I mean, this is, to be honest with you, this process right here, don't open. This process right here is, like I said, it goes however long you go. Because, like, the only thing with this is just, like, you're just practicing. Okay. So you can go as long as you feel like you need to. Because you're not going to finish.
Okay.
So I don't expect you to.
How long would, like, looking at her lashes, would it take you?
Hour and a half.
Okay.
If I have someone who has a ton of lashes on, expect 2 hours. And that's just because I'm too picky. I'm a real bad perfectionist. And you come back for a second session. And that session is nothing but this.
Okay.
You'll just be working on your model the entire time. The second session is consistent of, I want to see if you go over everything that we went over.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a mimic of an actual client. Down to the consent form, the questions you ask, how you take, but I want to see the entire process. But to be honest with you, you're doing really good.
Thank you. I don't feel like I am.
But I told you how I felt.
I know.
It's just all about practice. I'm not gonna lie, I went home and I just practiced on that head.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. And you know what else you can do to make it a lot, like, you know, a little bit more of a stressor? If you want to test yourself, you can get like strip lashes. Not something that has like, you know, something that you actually wear, but something that's kind of close to the training lashes. And just do it that way. You could find something that's not like those and just use them in the lash shape. So yeah, those tweezers, it just takes some getting used to.
Got that right.
Yeah, but just remember, you can always place it right back on there. Even if it's like 2 of them, 3 of them, and they all going different ways, how you just placed it right back on there.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I meant to tell you, you can always tell her scoop back if you feel like you're reaching too far.
Okay.
Would that help you? You
I
sleep?
mean,
Sydney.
no, I'm awake.
Scoop back. Just trust me. After a while of reaching and your back and everything, you're gonna be feeling like it ain't working. I say, how do you feel about it so far?
Me? I mean, I feel fine. It's just the problem is like there's just, I mean, I guess it's not a problem, but like there's just so many lashes on there that finding one is so hard.
But just think of it the opposite way. That there's so many lashes that it should be easy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, thank God you don't have to be stuck on one.
Yeah.
Forever.
And like the inner and outer ones are so small and they're all like wrapped around each other.
I normally kind of lift the eye up. So like sometimes what you'll see, right, is like you'll see, that's why I say you gotta do whatever it takes for you to lash. So like with me, like I'll do that, what you're doing. Or I'll take my pinky when I'm like actually about to lash, and I'll take the pinky and kind of lift
and then put it on.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. I did do that. I knew I did that.
But yeah, that's why I tell you bring like someone you're friends with, like what that you know, because if you poke a stranger, you get what I'm saying, like, and then it also you go in with with an intimidation, sort of to speak. You get what I'm saying, because you don't want to hurt them and you like conscious about.
Yeah.
So it's easier if you go with someone that you do know. Because when I went home and after my mannequin I did my mother, and that was torture. But luckily I could talk to her how I wanted to talk to her.
Yep.
So it was like, sit still. She's like, I got menopause. She was kicking off the covers 1 minute, turning them on the other minute. I was like, you don't stay still. But at least, like, if you have a friend, she doesn't mind telling you, oh, yeah, you poked me. Oh, yeah, you're just a little too heavy on me. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't take it as offensive.
Yeah.
Shucks, even if you tell her come back over, Like, I know I had one client where, one student where her roommate was my client. So she was like, yeah, I'm going home and I'm practicing on her. I was like, that's fine. I don't mind her missing for a while. Get all the endless practice you need right then and there since she's your roommate. It might help you if you close your tweezers.
Okay, so like that one.
And pull them, push them together and everything, and then go in. So you know how like earlier you was down on her eye? You gotta be off of it. Okay. So go in and on top and search for it. Yep. And to be honest with you, never really push those lashes down. They need to be pushed left and right, not down. Yep. Because when you're pushing them down, you're not really isolating.
Okay.
Push them left and right, you just straight opening up that lash. I'm excited. I'm excited. You have, yep. See?
This is so meticulous. It's ridiculous. It's like ridiculous.
Now you understand why nobody wants to hear, oh, can you squeeze me in real quick? Oh, don't you just, can you put some lashes on me real quick? Yeah, like no.
Ever.
You gotta really be up for it.
It's ridiculous.
You gotta be up for it. You damn sure not gonna be rushing to do every and anybody. You gonna be like, let me see you first.
Yeah, let me look at your lashes first.
So it's harder with like less lashes or shorter? Like what
it's harder. It's harder with curlier lashes, with blinking lashes. Short ones, yeah. Thin ones, yeah. Cause like the effed up thing is, imagine having someone like her lashes, and then looking at the same placement and everything, but just thinner.
No.
Yeah, I get them. So like the thinner ones are like even harder to see because they're so thin. And then like they're like lightweight, so if you push them to the left, they'll stay to the left. So yeah, the thin ones are not fun. Curly ones are not fun. Oh, that should have been in your manual though.
The Asian eyes? There is. It is.
Yeah. That's annoying. I had a real Asian with no lid.
Oh my god, no.
No
I really
lid.
can't imagine.
No, even I like, that'd be so hard.
Yeah.
I had to put 17s on her.
Oh my god.
And they still look like
Are
they were.
you kidding me?
And they still look like they were 14s. By the time like I put her little bit of a lid down, like her eye back to normal, you couldn't really tell because they were so.
Are you serious?
They were so chinky that most of it was indented. You get what I'm saying? Like most people there, you could see their root on top of their eye.
Yeah.
No. 17s look like 14s on her.
That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. Signature's gonna be terrible.